happening tonight, and that includes the Duluth East Girls soccer team, who came into tonight's matchup against the Proctor Rails, riding a 3-game winning streak. That bad weather didn't stop the action on the field tonight between these two teams. First half action, and it's the Greyhounds on the attack. Lily Kettle hits the outside bar on this try, and we remain scoreless in the first half. But that wouldn't last long. Kettle this time with a great pass over to senior Kasa Skoglund at the back door. Duluth East takes a 1-0 lead in the 32nd minute of action. The Rails were tested early and often, but freshman goalie Peyton Walters kept Proctor in it with 7 saves on the night, including that one right there, to keep the score at 1-0. But then, late in the second half, great follow-through pass by Kendall Whitmer-Graves to Grace Caracas, all by herself, and she makes this one count. The offensive pressure all night long by the Greyhounds proved to be too much to handle as they shut out Proctor and win 3-0. And